Well, we are back with chapter 14, and it looks like it's going to be a very intense scene. Here we go. Chapter 14. Cold wind hit Peter as he opened the door to the roof. Mark was already up there, leaning up against the brick of the balcony. "Hey, Mark, what's up?" Peter greeted, taking a seat in one of the silver chairs that was kept up there at all times. "Oh, hey, Peter," Mark replied, absent-mindedly. "It's a good place to think up here, isn't it?" Peter mused. Mark hated it when Peter played psychologist. Couldn't he leave well enough alone for once? "What, man? You wanna put me on the clock?" Mark shot back. Peter noticed something in Mark's hand. A joint. Of drugs. Peter had already seen how drugs had destroyed his friends' lives in the past. Danny's bright future was almost extinguished along with his drug cigarettes. And Johnny was still recovering from his addiction to the devil's sauce from way back when he lived in the home country. "What the hell is that?" Peter said. Mark smiled and considered that for a moment. "You want some?" he sneered. "It's good, bro. You know I don't smoke that stuff." Mark exhaled deeply and took another hit. There was something in his eyes. "You look depressed," Peter said. "I got this sick feeling in my stomach, man," Mark said. "I did something awful. I don't think I can forgive myself." Peter's psychologist training kicked in. "Tell me about it," he said. Mark stood, taking a drag off his death stick, and walking towards the ledge. "I just feel like running." He reached the precipice of the roof and looked down. "Killing myself. Something crazy like that." "Why are you smoking that crap?" Peter said, approaching Mark with caution. "No wonder you can't think straight. It's going to screw with your head." Mark turned menacingly to face Peter. "It's none of your business, man. You think you know everything. You don't know shit." Mark went for the door, but Peter grabbed him and pulled him back. "Hey, wait a second. Who do you think you are? You're acting like a kid. Just grow up." Mark grabbed Peter by his collar and roughed him up some. "Hey," he growled, "who you calling a kid? Fuck you." "Look, just chill out, Mark. I'm just trying to help." Peter stared deep into Mark's eyes, and suddenly everything was clear. Mark's odd behavior, his new married girlfriend, Johnny's troubles with Lisa, it all led to one inescapable, apocalyptic conclusion. "You're having an affair with Lisa, aren't you?" "What?" Realization dawned on Mark's face. He was caught. "What? Am I wrong?" Adrenaline shot through Mark. He grabbed Peter and pushed him up against the ledge of the roof. Peter lay dangling above the city street. "What are you, nuts?" Fighting Mark against considerable strength, Peter flung himself free, pushing Mark and himself back onto the roof. They stood at opposite ends of the roof, breathing heavily. Mark approached Peter instantly. He regretted his outburst. "I'm sorry," he said. "I'm sorry, man. You okay?" "Yeah, I'm fine," Peter said, recovering well from the potentially murderous assault. "Let's just talk about your problem." Peter never backed away from his psychologist's duties, no matter what the danger. "You sure you're okay?" "Yeah," Peter said, then gestured for Mark to sit down on one of the silver chairs. Instead of sitting on them, Mark kicked them the fuck over in rage. He collected himself against the balcony. "Damn it, man. Fuck. Why do you want to know my secret, man?" Before Peter could answer, he added, "Well, you're right. It's Lisa. I don't know what to do, man. I'm so depressed. It's all her fault. She's such a manipulative bitch." Mark fumed with anger. If only there was some way he could have stopped Lisa from forcing him to want to have sex with her repeatedly. But there wasn't. "How the hell could you let this happen?" Peter said. "Fuck," Mark replied. "You know this is going to ruin your friendship with Johnny." "What were you thinking?" Mark closed his eyes and sighed deeply. "All right," Peter said. "You want my advice? Sometimes life can get complicated. You gotta be responsible. So you don't see Lisa again. You definitely don't sleep with her again." Mark shook his head in agreement. "Just find yourself another girl. She's a sociopath. She only cares about herself. She can't love anyone." Peter, as a trained psychologist, was certifiably trained to diagnose Lisa as a crazy bitch. "Whatever, Peter, come on." The issue resolved, apparently, Mark gave Peter a little buddy push, and the two men descended back into the building. Alright, so that's it. Sorry about all the background noise. But I will see you for the next chapter. Take it easy.